Imagine if you went to the local Dairy Queen or another ice cream place, and when you went up to the counter, you asked for a muffler for your car. It's very unlikely that you would get one there. The Bible tells us in James chapter 4, verse 2, you lust and do not have, you murder and covet and cannot obtain. You fight and war, yet you do not have because you do not ask. You ask and do not receive because you ask amiss, that you may spend it on your own pleasures. The problem here really boiled down to one word: selfishness. Absolute, complete, utter selfishness. And remember, the rebuke here is not to the world, but to those who are identified as New Testament Christians. We must be careful that we live our lives avoiding a selfish attitude and selfish behavior, because look what happens when we're selfish. We murder, we covet, we fight, we war. All these problems happen. And then it says in the last part of verse 2, you ask, but what? You don't have, even though you are asking, because why? You're asking for the wrong reasons, and you don't receive because you're not asking for the right things. He says in verse 3, you ask and you do not receive. Why do you not receive, even though you're asking? So you can spend it on your selfish pleasures. It's not that we ask God, please bless us with more money or more income so we can support missionaries or we can support some good godly work. We ask God for more money and more income so we can say, I want a bigger house, I want a better car, I want more things, I want more stuff. Selfishness. And the Bible says the end result of that is nothing but misery, fighting, war, difficulty, and in the end of all things, it's kind of like going to Dairy Queen and asking for a muffler. When we go to God and we say, bless me and only me, you're not going to get it.